Welcome to London's craziest gangster with me, Mr. Fish, in the place to be. Keep it there, by all the rules. Okay, so I've done a little episode on Paul Fort. I hope a lot of you saw my point of view, but you've always got to remember, whenever we do a podcast of anything, we can only give our points of view, yes, or the way we say, but we could be absolutely wrong. So, and this is the thing with podcast and journalism. Everyone, even you, we could all give our view, but our views don't necessarily have to be right. Do you understand? Or it doesn't. I could say something about someone and think they've done it because of this, but they've done it because of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But anyway, today, Crash. How's your father? Look, when I gave the podcast on Paul Fort, a lot of people was asking me to what my thoughts were on Yammy B and Ray Hill and what's going on between them. Okay, so like Paul Fort, I want to set the record straight. Listen. Me personally, I respect both of them. I don't get involved in that. To me, I mean, there are more important things going on in the world than people throwing sticks and stones at each other. We got people committing suicide because of universal credit. I have people struggling their lives. We've got knife crime. I've got people dying all around. I'm going to funeral this week. One of my best pals just been arrested. He's in it. I've got other things to do, like, if it seems to me that they obviously enjoy what they're doing. They must do this. They kept it up. They both seem to enjoy it. I don't know why. I don't know why this is going. Maybe it's for views. Maybe it's just for subscribers. But I can say it seems to be providing entertainment for the for the rest for the population, and it's fun, isn't it? They're taking sides and taking swipes at each other. Yammy B subscribers having a go at Ray subscribers having it's mad, isn't it? So for me, it's like, I don't watch either podcast. I don't watch any podcasts. I don't. Terry Oatway will tell you, and Ray will tell you. I don't, because I'm busy doing my own thing. Do you understand? Right now, I'm looking at President Trump. I need to, will he be taken out soon for what he's doing and the counter-revolution? I'm looking at Ibrahim Traore, yeah? He's, for those of you who don't know, he's took over an African country called Burkina Faso. Now, it's funny with Burkina because all these people tell me I'm a coconut, we don't talk about blacks. And this is now, Ibrahim Traore is now, I'm so happy about him because now, I always tell black people, it's my black people, they get young with me, but I'm saying, Ibrahim Traore has asked France to leave his country. He took over the country. So he's tried to reclaim his country back and get out of the colonialism. Now, all the West have attacked him. There was another black, and it's funny now. You notice how blacks are being used to attack blacks. And this is why when people say Black Lives Matter, all these people that are jumping on that way, mate, I just laugh at you, yeah? But they don't. So now, the black Ibrahim Traore has just took back Burkina Faso. He's expelled all the French all the French government and everything. Now, France and all the rest, IMF, they've shut down all the money, any funding. They're trying to bankrupt him, trying to starve the people. But I don't see Black Lives Matter. I don't see any black people making any noise, kneeling down on one knee, march. I don't see it. That's why when people say Black Lives Matter, I just laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching that. And I'm watching, the Italian Prime Minister has broken ranks with the West and supported him. But the black general, sorry, I think I just missed something there. I do apologize. A black general in America has just given a speech to Congress on a world platform saying that Ibrahim Tory is only keeping his gold to protect himself and he's not handing it down to the people. And now France have stopped all his money, yeah, and he's now created his own gold digital coin. Now, while you are watching Yammy B and Ray here, I'm watching that because you have to remember Gaddafi done that. And look what they done to Libya, just destroyed it. And so now, we're going to watch what happens to Ibrahim Tory. How long is he going to live? He's brought in the Russian special forces to protect him. But, will it be enough? And this is what I'm trying to say to black people. If Black Lives Matter, you have to march and shout and scream over the real issues of black people. So when a black man is trying to break free from colonialism, trying to do what so many other black people, leaders, haven't done and won't do, all you black people who are supposed to be Black Lives Matter and watching black things, oh yeah, want respect and this and that, that's where you should be, but you're not. So I laugh, you get me? I try and keep abreast of what goes on. So I'm not interested in. Yeah, I mean, like to me, it's I don't know. It's just it's playground and stuff. I don't get it. And like, is that all you got to do with your time? If that's what they want to do, respect. But I'm not here to judge them. I saw Paul Thorpe. I saw a lot of people were saying a lot of bad things. I made a podcast because that's what I think. Things like that I think are important. When I see someone in trouble and I do know what's going on in society, I will try and bring the rest of us up to date. Like if I see a problem, that's what I do. Right? It's too easy, isn't it, to slag each other. For me, it shows. For me, I think they both got too much time on their hands. I really do. There are other things going on in the world out there. People are starving. People are getting bombed. Kids are being stabbed here right now as I speak. Mate. People committing suicide. They can't get universal credit benefits. There's so many other things more important than two podcasters having a sword fight. Don't bother me. I mean, come on, mate. Yeah, you just got to keep it real, and you're like, yeah, it's great entertainment for the public. If that's what they both want, good luck to them. But I just don't. For me personally, that holds no interest to me whatsoever. And it's the same with when people say, "Oh, your mate Ray." Most people say to me they can count their friends on one hand. When they say that to me, do you know what I have to say to them? I need 10,000 sets of hands. I've got pals everywhere. Thousands, black, white, Asian, Muslim, Jewish, mate, pals, all religions, all faiths, all colours. I got loads of pals. Maybe I'm blessed. So, like, Ray, I got KRN. He's on YouTube. I've got Sean Atwood, Marvin Herbert, Ben Hatchett, Big Ego Productions. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know them all. you know, Ray, he might be my mate, but he does his own thing. He says his own thing. He does his own podcast. I I don't do many podcasts as Ray, because the thing is with me, unless it's important, or I can't really talk about criminality much more, because I've said all I can say that I'm allowed to say in front of him. I've done loads more, but I can't speak. So that's done. You understand? So for me now, I'm going to start doing comedy and start using the wig. I'm going to change myself, because criminality and that, you know, I don't want to sound big, but it bores me. I understand a lot of it. A lot of people out there who are not in it, they love it now. But for me, being involved in that, it bores me. And I do understand that there's loads of people out there that have done things and seen things. But it's not something that really, pushes me and gets me in the spirit. I mean, I'd rather make people laugh. I'd rather help people, like with the Internet Act, and tell you what's going on and what the government are doing, so you can avoid getting hurt and trapped and caught. You understand? That's what I'm about. I'm criminality for me was always, listen, I told you, we got involved fighting homosexuality. I tried to do 100 years or die. I just became good at what I'd done. And a lot of what I'd done was for free, helping people get out of trouble. That's why everyone loves me in that respect, in prison and out. And that's really what it's about. It's not about slagging people on. I don't. Well, I've got no one to slag off anyway. No. But what I'm saying is, like, it's not about that for me. I don't get it. Like, the other thing. Yesterday, I promised Terry I'm going to go and see him. And just I went to go and see him. A phone rang, and one of my very good friends has just been arrested. And I've got to go and put a lot of things going on. Do you understand? I respect both sides. But to me, I just don't get it. It just doesn't float my boat. It really doesn't. I just don't understand it. Good luck to both of them, innit? And both sets of subscribers. I mean, good luck to you too. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's providing you lot with entertainment, so let them do what they want to do, innit? I can't really do any more than that, But people out there must also understand. YouTube quite a very funny thing. I mean, you can say things and do things, but it doesn't necessarily make it true. Does what I'm saying? It don't. It's TV, innit? Like, it's a drama. It's a soap opera, innit? It's a comedy show. You understand what I'm saying? And people get attached to us, to different characters, and we like to trust him and believe him. And people get attached to us, and everything's coming out his mouth is true, or he's right, he's wrong. People get attached, and some people get attached to him, some people get attached to him or her, and they get attached to these podcasters for different reasons. And then when someone says something bad, don't say that back. No, he ain't like that. Or someone says bad about her, she ain't like that. So it's all a game, and it's a game. It's like a rugby, man, boxing, man, a sports, man. It's just a game, innit? The thing is, with some people, some of them, when they see these events on YouTube, some people think it's all real. Does that make sense to you? But a lot of YouTubers, make up personas and what they're about and what they've been involved in. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't. Mine can be validated everywhere, but some do, and that's just. And other people, wow, do you see them doing that fight? Other podcast member used to fight and slag each other. But sometimes what you have to understand is some podcasts are doing it together. So, here's like him, here's that, but they're doing it just for the jokes, for the public. Look at them, they get more views, get more subscribers, and all the public. So that's another thing. You have to understand. YouTube isn't always what people think it's cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? So, in regards to Ray and Yammy B, I wish both of them the best of health. They're both my pal. Let them crack on, crack on. What I just wish to say to all his followers, all their followers, enjoy it, but don't take it to heart too much. It's not life threatening. They're not going to go to war. They're not going to hurt each other. You get me? They're not. That's it. It's just two people, podcasters that must enjoy. They must enjoy it. That's it. You must have. So let them crack on, and I wish them all the best. I'm out of here. I'm going to do another one later, but I just thought I'd make that clear. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not interested. And what else? Comment. Right, that was it. I was just trying to think if someone comment and ask me another question. In regards to Paul Fort, as I said to you, people are going to have their opinions. People are going to have their thoughts. And this is what I'm saying when people say to me about Ray, he's slagging off Paul Fort and Ray doing. Look, as I said to you, everybody has got their opinion. And not all opinions are liked, you get me? And that's it, isn't it? Like, but it's still their opinion. You get me? Like, if that's Ray's opinion, that's Ray's opinion. Ray's opinion is not my opinion, as you can see from my podcast. I'm not on all that. But if that's that way, I am not Ray's keeper. I don't tell Ray what to do. I don't tell me. No one tells me.